Hi all, it's Barb coming to your craft studio. I have a Hobby Lobby clearance haul to share today. I'll be right back. I went to Hobby Lobby today because I've seen people sharing that they're marking down things in the paper and sticker aisles. Um, so I picked some things up. A lot of the solid color paper that I'd seen people sharing was gone at my store, so I wasn't able to pick any of that up. But this is going to sound kind of morbid. But I wanted to start picking up some paper and potentially some embellishments for when the day comes and I do my mother-in-law's memory album like I did for my father-in-law, and I did one for my mother. I wouldn't mind trying to put one together for my dad at some time, but I don't know that I have a lot of photos of him. I think my mother-in-law's is going to be a little harder because I don't have a lot of photos of her when she's younger. I do want to go through her pictures again and try to scan more, so that's what I need to do with hubby. But I figured if I picked up some when they're on clearance, then when I'm ready to do it, I'll have the things I need. I won't have to go out and buy and have that big expense all at once. So I liked this one, which is the pink and blue. You can kind of see in the front. I liked the colors in this one. My father-in-law's was so easy to do because he was into golf, he was into woodworking, he was a veteran, so there were a lot of things that you could kind of incorporate in, and for her, she doesn't have a lot of outside interests, so I think hers is going to be a little harder to do. And this one was called Navy Florals. I thought the two of them would complement each other, so I picked up two of each because I figured I'll probably be doing 3 albums when it comes down to the time. I think I'll make one for hubby, and then 2 of our kids. And I don't mean that to sound bad because we have 3 children, but I figured someday when something happens to hubby, the 3rd child can have his. Normally I'd go age order, but since our son doesn't live around here, he'd probably be the last one to get his because I wouldn't be able to give it. Or I could save his, and if he comes to visit sometime, give it to him, and then just give one to my daughters because they live together, and then give the other one theirs when the day comes. I did find this one which said it was dark. I think they only had one of these left, or I probably would have bought 2 of them because for the price, $3.99, you can't buy cardstock for that. The only drawback to this stuff is it is white core, but I figured for card making I was okay with that, and if I have to, I can always ink edges. But I was looking for the adhesive backed little ones, and they didn't have that one either. I did buy this one, which is great for matting photos because it's 4.5 by 6.5, so it's kind of the perfect size. And I was kind of thinking again of, when that day comes, I'd like to, when I find these on clearance, just pick them up. I did not pick up any of the Christmas paper. There was one that I really liked. I can't remember what it was called, but there was one I really liked, but I did not buy it because I thought I have so much Christmas paper. I do not need more. I didn't mind buying these so much because I had an end purpose in mind, even though that may be a while before I get there. I bought another pair of Tim Holtz scissors. This is the thing I bought that wasn't on clearance, but it is. Tim Holtz stuff is 40% off this week. My cat, she has long hair, so she gets a lot of mats. So I wanted a pair of little scissors that I could try to cut some of those out. So, and I know Tim's scissors are usually pretty good, so I figured I like that they have the black handle. My other ones have the red, so I'll know those are the ones reserved for that. And then I did buy some stickers. I bought these 2 packs mainly because I thought if I made baby cards, they'd be good. One's boy and one's girl. And this is what's in the boy pack. And I think it's similar stuff in the girl pack, yeah. Just some of them are identical. This one's got a little pink bow and this one doesn't have a bow. And they're either done in different color formats, or I think this one. Okay, the pacifier is a different color on them, but otherwise they're identical. But I thought those would be handy to have on hand for when I do baby cards. I don't have a lot of St. Patrick's Day stuff, so when I seen this one, I picked it up. I debated buying stuff because I haven't been crafting much. It's something I'm worried I'm going to have to give up. I am going to do a blog post and kind of talk about that. And this one was all Christmas stuff, so I thought it would be good. That kind of gives you a sample of what's in there. Might be all that's in there. You just might get, yeah, there's 8 designs. You get 3 of each. Is that the same on the baby ones? Yep, 8 designs, 3 of each. So I thought those would be cute on Christmas cards. I figured even if I give it up, I'll probably want to do card making still. And maybe my planning. Which I bought these stickers here. They were in the sticker area, but I figured I would probably use them on my planner. This one's called Calendar. So there's a page for each month. I flipped through those last few fast, but I like having the numbers for my month calendar of the month, because I redate. I buy calendars. I buy planners when they clearance them, so I redate them so the numbers come in handy. And I tend to, when I redate, I prefer a Sunday start for my week, so I relabel the days of the week too, so that's kind of nice, even though I only have enough for 1 week there. And then it just gives you some things that happen in each month and some generic ones. Some of the generic ones, like the one that says birthday, remember, important, you could carry those over to another month if you wanted. They wouldn't necessarily have to be just for the month they're in. I think they do some each month, but you know. And then this one was called Seasonal Illustrations. I'm trying to get the little tapey off of it. This one was one of the more expensive ones, but this was, I would not spend $17.99 on that. Maybe when it was Paper Studio on sale, maybe I'd think about it, but 75% is more my speed. But I tend to, I've been trying to, when I buy stuff for my planner, go seasonal, because I use the seasonal stuff fairly well. The other ones, not so much. I'm trying to make an effort to use more of those. And I did find one pack that I'm like, sheet in one of my planners that was all travel stuff. I'm like, I won't use this. It was about flight information or whatever. We don't travel like that. So I had a friend, online friend. We've only met once in real life, but we're still friends. She sent me a gift, so when I sent her the thank you card, I put those in there because I know she travels. So I thought maybe you could use them. If not, just feel free to dispose of them. She says, "Oh no, I will use those," because I know she lives out on the East Coast, and some of her kids live more a little closer to me in the Midwest. So I figured she might use those because, you know, flying out to visit and all that. So I went ahead and sent them to her. And like I said, I'm going to try to do a vlog post. That's all I've got to share. I haven't, this is the first time I've really been in a craft store in, I think it's close to a month since the last time I went there. Probably not quite, maybe about 3 weeks. It might have been early May. And today's yeah, I think it was about 3 weeks ago, because I think it was before my birthday. So then I had a couple specific things that I needed to pick up, so I ran and picked those up. And I just hadn't been going. So today I said to hubby, would you mind stopping there? And he's like, oh, no, that's fine. I think he was surprised I asked, because I've kind of just been avoiding them. I said, if they've got things marked down, I know I want to pick up some of that paper while it's cheap. I want to try to do that when I see things, on clearance that I know will work for a project I'm planning. I'm trying to put together some albums like that. Like I said, I'll try to talk more about that later. But that's all I've got to share today. I want to thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you next time.